think in due course of time, Hanuman will also be joining us. So now, students who are standing, you can make yourself comfortable as long as you have chairs available. I would request Associate Dean Sir to give a small inaugural address. Sir, please. Sir, that's why small, sir.
A little bit forward so that someone is going.
Welcome, address.
That is fine because wide is only this much.
First of all, I want to say one thing. This is a panel discussion, and also it is something to do with soul searching. How good we are, how bad we are, from students' angle, from institutes and institute support system also. So this is totally a business school program. So hopefully we will try to address the goodness of the system, the badness of the system, and what best we can do to improve the system. So there should not be any personal attacks. Everything should be directed towards developing the system. Okay. So already I have introduced my panelists. I hope I will start with the success stories first, because Vikas and Varun, the two V's of victory, they have been placed. So the first V, Vikas, he got placed in TCS. Am I right, Vikas? So the first V, victory, Vikas, placed in TCS. You got an offer from TCS how long back? 1 month ago you got the offer. Okay, great. And can you please tell something about your VTech background or bachelor's background and your MBA, what actually your credentials are, your specializations and all these things?
I did my UG in BE Mechanical Engineering from Chennai. From there I thought enough of tech, let's move into management, so I opted MBA. In that I am doing operations and marketing.
Fine, thank you, Vikas. Next is another V, Varun. So Varun happens to be my direct student in my global sourcing class. That's a great pride for me. And I have some inputs before he cracked the Unhenagal interview. So Varun, about your UG, PG, and why you chose IB? Usually people do not choose IB here. Okay, so you choose IB.
My UG is BBA, so I'm basically from arts background. And in MBA, I specialized in the area of international business and marketing. The reason why I chose international business is that we have a family business which is into leather exports. So that was the first thing that made me to choose international business as my specialty.
Sorry, ma'am. Please be kind and happy. Thank you. We can have a clap for Vanush.
My father is in the export businessman, so sometime after few years I have obviously taken the business from my father, so international business would be a good option for me to take. So that is why I want to get into international business, especially.
Thank you, Varun. So we got two V's in two dimensions. Vikas is techie, followed by MBA. Varun is throughout, I think, management. BBA followed by MBA and MBA IB. Next comes Ankita. Ankita was, okay, Ankita, say about yourself. UG, PG, and till date, what has happened?
Sir, I'm from Calcutta. I completed my UG in BBA from one of the very renowned college of Calcutta. And I've done in BBA finance, and now I'm going to come to MBA in VIT business school. There has been offered scholarship, and so I've taken on finance as my major and marketing as my minor. So I'm looking for a good career.
Oh, great. Besides me sits an ex-president. I'm very proud of that. He's the ex-president of the VIT Society of VIT, Ramkrishnan. Ramkrishnan should speak about himself later, But what I want from you is more what you aspire to be in life, say 2 to 3 years from now, and how VIT can help you in doing that. Briefly, very briefly.
Sure, sir. I'll keep it extremely brief in that case. Probably VIT Business School and the entire integrated MBA journey has been a discovery journey. This is one person who has been passionate about management. But once you get into the entire integrated MBA course, you get to realize what all aspects of MBA you really become interested in, the aspects which you're not really interested in. And what I wish in the future is that get into a field which I am interested in, get into a job which rewards my interest and is beneficial for many people apart from the company and myself.
Okay, so I will open up the discussion now for everyone in the panel, and there will be a chance for also the audience to interact with the panel. So if you have any clarity to be made, any sort of suggestions to be made, any sort of grievances, I told you it's a soul searching session. So it's an introspection. So we should try to develop the system here, make it better. I think any best format also can be better. So if we are to some extent moving towards excellence, it can be further better. Okay. So coming to the other side of the panel, I have Anushri ma'am, the program chair of MBA. I have Prabhu Christopher, who has worked with ICICI Bank, as I told you. I have two sort of senior people in Gautam Kundu sir and Ramasheshan sir and Murli sir, also looking after the placements from VITTS. So I would start with Gautam Kundu sir. When you joined the industry, I think at least 20 years back? More than that. So what were the expectations of the industry from you at that point of time?
Okay, I think I would like to start with something like I was just thinking with Professor Ramses said, because I joined academics just 2 years back, so I was thinking about something like some window. And I asked him, there's a thing called Johari window. So I think I would like to open one of these windows, which is known to me but unknown to others. And then when this process of introduction was going on, I found some similarity. Like one of the jobs, one of the companies I had worked for is same as Vikas, where he has got a job and he is likely to join. So that's how I began my IT career, TCS. So when I joined here, I think it was total TCS strength was 2,400, and now it is reaching almost more than 2 lakhs. So I consider myself as like we are already Gen X, and this is a Gen Y generation. So we'll be interacting. So as things like progress, we have a lot of like more interaction. So when what was the question actually? Like when you grow old, like you tend to forget. What was the question again?
Now, hopefully, memory is not betraying you that much. I will just reiterate the question again. The question was very simple. When you joined industry, what was the industry's expectation in the interview process? No, they interviewed you, and in the process, they had some expectation from the new recruit. So, what was
I'd
that?
like to answer this question in a slightly different way. In like in a span of like 24 years, like I joined TCS in 1984. It is almost 23, 20, more than that. Okay. So what was the expectation? They were like, when we look at that word corporate, it is, we normally assume this is a for-profit organization. So when they look for employees, they look for employees who are willing to learn. They assume like when they come out fresh from college, like when they go for like campus recruitment, the assumption is that employees already know and clear about their fundamentals. But along with the fundamentals and concepts, there are few other things. I think it is true even now. Things may have changed a little bit because of like this tremendous competition, and then organizations like including every organization, they have to compete, survive. And sometimes it is a, like when we talk of like employees and the corporation, sometimes there is always a demand supply gap. when there is more supply in terms of students, companies can afford to be choosy, select the best ones. And when it is the other way around, companies have to think of like how to take students and then recruit people and then groom them. Okay. So the challenge was as time changes, there are different types of challenges. Like what I would like to say, like when back in, I think TCS started a little earlier than that, it's around 1976 or so. So the challenge was from the IT perspective. Challenge was to prove that Indians can deliver. Another, I have worked in IT almost 7 years. Earlier we used to be known as we were called as software police. Police is not a very good term to be used. So police means it is associated with cheap labor. But I think we have lost that. Now, having said that, at the time we had a model with respect to from the perspective of IT services. We had a model like we were able to supply cheap but as well as good quality manpower so that we were able to grow ourselves abroad. Now the situation, if you look at it now, at this point of time, it has changed. The software MNCs, they have learned our models. You find them any top consulting companies, any top IT companies, they have their centers in India, and of late we see the trend, they are setting up centers in China, they are setting up centers in Philippines, they are setting up centers in Brazil and other English-speaking countries also. So the challenge in terms of in the software industry now, how do they maintain the same growth rate? And what has happened in this 20-25 years, the expectations of employees have also gone up. Every employee who joins an organization, the expectation every year they must get 12-15% increase. Now the challenge for the organization is how to meet the expectations of the employees at the same time maintain the sustainability.
Okay, sir, I'll come back to you. Ramasheshan sir, you have in Hyundai and you are heading the training actually. And you told me actually you are also involved in the induction part when a new recruit is to come, and also the entire training for new recruits. So when you used to recruit in Hyundai, the new recruits, what are the challenges as a trainer used to face? Because a lot of our selected students, they will also go through a process of training in the corporates. So as a trainer in corporate, what are the challenges you used to face? What type of mindset they used to come with? What are the training you used to impart and all those? Can you please brief us?
Yes, all of you know that Hyundai is an MNC, Korean MNC. So the major challenge which all the managers, Indian managers face is living up to the expectations of the Koreans. Koreans, they have got a different, there's a Korean in the audience also, they have got a different mindset. Very hard working.
That's it.
So they are very hard working, very punctual, and they can party the whole night, and next day, I mean they're totally devoted to the job. Whereas the Indian mindset is somewhat different. Okay, we like to relax. So whenever a new employee joins today,
Please carry on.
apart from the usual things, what is the induction program, which is an exposure to the organization structure of the company, who's heading what, and taking the recruits around the different facilities. Okay, the very important thing is exposing the person to different aspects of Korean way of life. What are their expectations? Because in a company like Hyundai, any Indian employee who just passed out, many of them they pass out from REC or some of the many of them they come from Adda University. So their expectations would be totally different. Whereas the Korean way of their expectations are so to enable the person to match with the expectations of the Koreans, you need to know a lot about Korean culture. Otherwise, the way of, as far as manufacturing is concerned, it is akin to any of the Indian organizations. But as far as the way of management, you see, any of the techniques of management, what you study in production operations management, in Hyundai, there is nothing very different. But the expectations of the Koreans, I mean, it's totally, I mean, they would, so to enable the person right from day one to get geared to this, their expectations, that is a very, very big challenge for the trainer to get the Indian training to get implemented.
Thank you, sir. I'll just quickly here. See, we are gradually moving towards a very globalized environment. Even in recruitments, you might find that you will be recruited by a nation, the company from a particular nation which is very industrious. And what sir was just now telling about a Korean company and the culture in which the Koreans believe. An Indian has to be trained and adapted to that culture. So it itself is a challenge. So we have a different perception that once we join a job, retaining the job is much tougher. Getting a job is much easier compared to retaining it. So particularly Hyundai has a culture somewhat like this, that you have to be very industrious and laborious to work in such a performing environment. I'll come to Murli sir now. Murli sir joined Shriram Honda, and he was there in marketing, and he was into business to customer, B2C marketing. So Murli sir, when you joined Shriram Honda, so initial days as a professional, young professional, what are the challenges initially you faced?
One of the biggest challenge for you will be to handle the client directly. Because the client will have his own expectations. And typically if you are trying to market a product which is going to be expensive, which needs operational costs, if you are trying to sell a solution or offer a solution like that, you should be in a position to convince him, because there is large competition. The competitors have different various products. So you have to make him to understand that the product range that you are trying to offer to the client is the one which is going to help him to resolve the problem, which is economical in nature. If you are able to do this, and it is not that easy what the way I am trying to speak to you in the class, right? Or maybe as a panelist here. If you go to a client and you want to sell a solution, it can be a genset, it can be a software product, or it can be maintenance of a product. Anything that you try to offer to your client, it will be a huge process of negotiation. Understand the need, customize the product or the service, then make him to understand that this is going to be beneficial not only to you but to him. That means it's a win-win situation for both the client and the organization. The negotiation can succeed only when you make it a point to the client that both the parties are at the win-win situation. If you are trying to project yourself that you are winning and the client is going to lose, you can guarantee that you can come back with an assumption or an experience that you will never get the success. You need to also understand one more important thing. You got to understand the logic of the calls that you have to make, number of calls you have to make in a day. As a representative or an executive of an organization, you have certain responsibilities. You have targets to achieve. You also have to understand about going across the regions. If you are trying to offer a solution. So, one part is understanding, generating the prospective clients. One of the biggest challenge that you end up in the operational field will be like, how do I know who needs this product or a service? Prospect generation is one of the most critical and challenging tasks that you have to experience by yourself. I may come across by saying that this may be the person who can buy. He may not be the one. But somebody else whom I never targeted, but probably he may be the prospective client. So your challenge starts from the day zero when you get into the company. So even before you enter the market, one most important thing, probably where Professor Ramsheshan was trying to communicate, in the training, the trainer will try to make you understand that unlearn whatever you know, learn new things. Because each company has its own way or their own practices. Please understand this reality.
Thank you, sir. I'll just come back to you again. See, there is an inherent and embedded message in what he is saying. You have to adapt yourself to each and every customer. It's no longer mass marketing, it's one-to-one marketing. You have to think individually, each customer is different. and you have to customize according to that. Coming back to Prabhu now. Prabhu joined ICICI Bank and he had a tremendous amount of challenge to set up a branch in a green field. And he told me about his experience. So I think Prabhu, you are the best person to communicate your initial experience in ICICI. Please keep it a bit brief. I have to come back to you again. Okay.
Thanks for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you.
Actually, the first day of my job in ICSC itself is the biggest challenge. I was working as a trainee in Anantapur branch. I got appointed as an assistant manager, branch operation manager. It was my designation and it was my pay. 9 o'clock I received a call stating that you have to go to Hindupur branch. There, the branch is waiting for you and subordinate is waiting for you to report to you. So you have to be there by 8 o'clock. So Anantapur to Hindupur, I think it's 2.5 hours. So night I traveled to Hindupur and when I was approaching to the bank, one person was coming in front of me and was asking, where is the bank? He said that is the bank. Then it was ICIC. Then I went inside. But unfortunately it was not an ICIC bank, it was an ICIC Prudential. Then the guy was sitting over there, he's a security guard, he was asking, in Telugu. I didn't know Telugu, but I understood Telugu. Branch operation manager of ICIC Bank. He stood and he saluted. Okay, yes, I'm fine now. Okay, I'm going to have bank in front of me, I'm going to be received by my subordinates. That's what is running into my mind. When I was asking where is the bank, he was saying it's under construction. He was trying to give it in a Telugu language. Then I went there. Believe me, there was no building. There was no building, it was under construction. And there was no one to receive me. So you just imagine, it's a kind of expectation that a normal human being will have. So when I was expecting the practical situation, I got stunned. Then I called up the superior, sir, no one is there to receive me and no bank at all. Prabhu, I said, there is a bank. I said, subordinate to report to you. But I didn't say that the bank is operating. Now what you have to do is, you want to get into all infrastructure establishments by coordinating all over India. Right? And almost all recruitees are freshers. And he has given a target of 10 days. Within 10 days, you want to establish. There is no electricity, there is no telephone connection, there is no chair to sit. So I borrowed a chair from the next place. I borrowed a chair. I sat there for 10 days, and blessed enough that I got a guy who doesn't know English, who doesn't know Hindi, who don't know Telugu. He knows only Marathi. Somehow he is my subordinate. I was trying to communicate in English, in Telugu, and all the languages what I know. He understood, but he cooperated with me. For 10 days, I used to coordinate with almost all vendors. I was instrumental for AC installation. You just name it, I would have installed it in the branch. And post that, okay, 10 days it's finished. Even branch manager came to report to me, and I am next to her actually. He came and he said that I'll be concentrating on clients. You just concentrate on bank operations. Then I was calling the same superior. He was telling that Prabhu, now infrastructure operation is over. Now we want to take over bank operations. So what is that? I didn't know about this responsibility. Then he said, you want to open an account. I didn't even open my own account. How else do I open my own account? Somehow you have to coordinate with the other people. You just open the branch account. You just contact almost all nationalized bank. You know how nationalized bank will work, right? I have to establish a relationship with almost all the banks, and then I want to open the account. And I am the person who have to communicate with RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Now my hands are still right. RBI. Go, I have to contact. Yes, you want to contact. Then within 2 days, everything is on target basis. Everything is on target basis. Within 2 to 3 days, I was doing, and I accomplished it. Okay, Prabhu, now you have done infrastructure operations. This is the statement. Not more than 1 minute. I used to speak with my superiors, right? And from that day onwards, I understood one thing. Nowadays, organization they are expecting including VIT. I am blessed enough to be in a reputed organization, including VIT. What organizations are expecting that you guys have to mold your behaviors. Don't say that I will do only marketing. Don't say that I will do only HR. Don't say that I will do only finance. No. End of the day, what I learned is my life starts when I get a job. Don't think that your life ends when you get a job. That one thing. And another one is value orientation. Don't have any dominant behavior. That's what I learned. Don't have any dominant behaviors in you once you are getting into organization. That is what in management concept I learned from thanks for that. In cost structure management of value orientation. My value, my individual values has to get oriented to the organization value. Then only I will be able to carry out this. This is a chota example that I am giving. There are a number of challenges that I face. But only one thing which I learned from that, sir, we have to mold our behavior accordingly. There is something called conglomerated approach. You just go and refer in conflict management. You want to behave simultaneously with different behaviors. As he rightly said, you have to change your behaviors likewise. You want to react to the superior in a different way. You want to react to the subordinate in a different way. You want to react to the customers in a different way. You want to react to the surrounding of that organization, the normal people in a different way. Then only you will be able to sustain in the organization. That's what I learned. But you may ask one question, why you have put down your papers in ICS? One day a question came into my mind, whether wife is important or the job is important. Yes, wife is important.
A great family person. Okay. Really, Gupta, I am very thankful to you.
That is not different behavior, that is different roles.
Exactly.
Correct. So, thank you, Prabhu, for this eye-opener and really giving very candid remarks about when the job actually starts, intergetting, and you should be multi-skilled. Now, we are now coming to something which is very related to our academics. And the best person to speak on that is obviously the program chair MBA, at present Anushri ma'am. So, ma'am, small but very important thing is, as far as our MBA program and curriculum is concerned, in the program itself we have a vast number of subjects, all different functional areas. But in our program, I know we are always having a lot of inputs as far as grooming of students are concerned. Can you brief this student forum that last year also we had grooming sessions for people who are going to appear for placements. So what we did actually last year, year before last, how we groom our students to appear for placements and crack the placements.
Basically, I'm sorry, apologize for my delayed entry because in some of the programs on time. So for that I apologize sincerely. And related to Sudipto's question, so I've been with you for a long time, and it is a tough job actually. Sometimes I become a sandwich between the faculty and the students. So student demands and the faculty demands are totally different, and sometimes we have to coordinate with them with a little tact. And first thing I did, I learned in this job especially. Earlier it was simple teaching job. So I used to teach in the class and I was very happy with that, and I thought, okay, this is the way, like Prabhu said, this is where my world is going to end. I want to die as a professor. Okay, so simple teaching is fine for me. And then when I became program chair, lots of challenges have been there in front of me, and some of my faculty colleagues experienced that, and it was sort of havoc situation at that point of time. And it took a lot of time for me to really sort out things, and we have defined the program now, and we are very happy that integrated MBAs are happy, and also fresh MBAs are also happy about the way the program is really going on. And for this, I learned one thing, that is realization of myself as well as others. What others need, and if I have to be in their place, don't get angry when students come and put up a lot of their requests. Students are very young and they have lots of emotions, and they go through lots of doubts. People create among their minds. Sometimes it is our own faculty, it is our own students. They create a lot of doubts, so they are totally unaware of what is the truth. So sometimes it takes a lot of time to me to counsel, and for that I needed to understand what I am first. I should be like this to sort out issues, and then we realized, okay, lots of things have to be done, and in a very systematic manner, but again with the cooperation of the faculty as well as the students. And anywhere anything is lagging behind, the whole system crashes. So we challenges and concerns. If you are equipped with this, I think you can win anywhere because your attitude, like Prabhu said, attitude makes a big difference. That is more important. And this is the best place for you to modify or maybe to get to the right attitude. That's what my opinion is. That's how I look at it.
Great. So we have got the opinions from each and everybody. I'll come back to Anushka ma'am again for the initiatives the business school takes to groom students to crack placements. That was my initial question. So I'll come back to that again to you. But I can give you some of my opinions. I joined first company Vardhaman Group of Industries, though I got 3 other jobs also when I completed my BTech in textiles. The biggest problem with me was in a batch of 30, I was not in first 10. So I was a very average student. But what happened, the first company which came, they kept on asking the same question to all the students. Why yarn breaks on loom? When weaving goes on, why the yarn breaks? So after my third boy came out, he was a guy who couldn't speak that good English. He was from Kolaghat, a place in Calcutta. We used to nickname him Kola. So I asked Kola, what was asked to you? So he told that why yarn breaks on a loom. So I told, what you answer? He immediately marked up from his memory at least 20 reasons. I was totally flabbergasted. I couldn't remember any one of them. Fortunately, the same question was asked to me, that why yarn breaks on loom? And I answered, there are 3 reasons, sir. So the expression on the eyes of the interviewer was something totally turned me off. Only 3 reasons. Somebody told 20 reasons. That only I knew. That guy told 20 reasons. Then he told, okay, tell the 3 reasons which you know. Then I told, okay, one is man-related cause, one is machine-related cause, and another is material-related cause. So then they asked, what is material-related cause? So I told only 2 reasons here. Man-related, 2 reasons. Machine-related, 2 reasons. I tell you, I can still take pride that I was the first guy to be selected. The only problem with me is I knew less, still I know less, but I try to present it in whatever format I can do best. So for the people who are aspiring for jobs, there are a lot of students out here who are aspiring for jobs. If you know less, don't be scared. Put it in a proper package, because interviewers look for your organization of thoughts. The interviewers look for how presentable you can be. Okay, so anyway, enough Gyan. What I want to now throw open to the discussion, and I would involve my audience also here. If you have questions, please raise your hands, and then I will seek out the particular person who will ask the question. But before that, I would like to make few more points here. As far as the people who have cracked jobs are concerned, so you are looking for the job which you got, or you got a job in a different profile? Because first.
I got a job which I was looking for in the medical sector.
Okay.
Looking for a job more of operations kind of stuff in the core industry, but I got it in the tech industry.
Okay. Varun, for you?
Yes, like I said, my major is international business, so I was hoping to get into some logistics concern, specifically in the shipping areas. But luckily I got in contract logistics, but that too is in the logistics sector. So I'm happy for what I got.
Okay. So coming to Ankita. Ankita, I think you did specialization in finance, majored in finance. So you are looking for a job in finance?
I'm hoping to get a job in finance.
Okay. What is your present status now?
So basic status is like, as you already mentioned, that I've already cracked the interview.
Correct.
But I declined that offer due to some reasons. And now,
Can you please specify?
sir, to be frank, the reason was mainly the pay package was there. And now it will be a questions from everybody that in the PPT it would have been very clear. Then why did you apply for this company, or why did you poorly perform and came back from the GD to get some other opportunity to take your place? But sir, what I would think is that it's not about poorly performing in a GD or poorly performing. It's lodging, everything for the boys, not for the girls. And everybody knows in today's situation, in a place, they will be placing a girl will be Gurgaon and Noida and Delhi. In their case, safety matters a lot. So when the companies are not taking up the responsibility for the girls and their safety, so it was quite, I was in a, like, I don't know what to take up. And moreover, parents also somewhat forced me that no Delhi, no Delhi. No Noida, no Noida.
So previously they used to say Chalo Delhi. Now don't go to Delhi. Okay. So I understand, Ankita, your concerns. You have put it candidly. Thank you for that. Ramakrishna, you are in first year. Though you are senior to me in VIT, you joined an integrated program 1 year before I joined as a teacher. So you have seen VIT, you have seen VIT BS. What were your expectations from VIT BS as far as placement is concerned?
So if you wanted the training angle or you want
Definitely in the overall angle, training as well as all functional area jobs coming in or only few functional areas, because you see HR people, they usually come and complain that less number of core HR jobs are coming, and HR happens to be a staff function. So requirement in staff functions are lesser compared to line function jobs. So in that way, can you please specify what are your aspirations? And another thing is that what are you looking forward from VITBS as a support?
As a support, as far as training and placement is concerned, two parts to just two brief points. One side is that there's a lot depending on the individual himself or herself for successful placement. Coming to the business school, just one observation which I'd like to make regarding training is that there is no one tailor-made solution for every student in the business school. Somebody might require particular help in a particular area, somebody might be quite good in that area, but might require help in another area. So diagnosis, I believe, is something which is extremely essential to understand where a student stands in a particular area and what all areas you need to impart training to him. That should save a lot of manners as to the student not wasting time in areas which he is already good at. That is one major aspect with regard to training. I think with regard to placements, I am a personal believer in destiny. I believe a lot in fate. So outside of good one may be, I believe that there is a pre-written script above. So that's my belief with regard to it.
Oh, good, thank you.
I would like to pose a question regarding your thing that you were telling about like specialization, whether they are getting in the same domain or not. Sir, regarding this, I would like to ask questions to those panelists, sir, who are already experienced. Like, what should be our, this is mainly for the first years who will be taking up their specialization. Should they think about what the market wants or what they want to pursue the career in? Like me myself is now at least want to go for a job, and since companies are coming out marketing, so I had no other option but just to take up. I have to move apart from my own domain. So is it like I have to look up the what market wants, what companies are coming to the business school, or I should be very much focused and be stubborn with my own interest?
Very good question. I think Murli sir can take it.
One thing that you have to understand is, whatever is your specialization, what is expected or what is demanded from your role, you should be able to model yourself. Let me just express myself. I did my marketing and operations, but I ended up in doing information systems teaching and guiding scholars in that area. And I do purely a job of HR, getting job for others. I walked into almost all functional areas. So what is expected of you is, when you get into a company, that's one of the reasons why you get exposed to all the functional areas. Don't be firm with the idea that I should make my life in that. That may not be possible for maybe 1 out of a million people, unless and until you will be able to create it. Otherwise, what is available to you, you should be able to prove yourself in that area. And you need to learn a lot of new skills. The moment you think you learned everything, you are out of the business. Whether it is in the corporate side or whether you are in the teaching side. The moment you understand you learned everything, you are out of the business. So there is no end for learning. Whatever kind of profession, whatever life you are going to make it, please make sure you learn every day. You learn, there is a chance for you to learn from your client, there is a chance for you to learn from your co-customer, your colleague, there is a chance for you to learn from your competitor. That's what you do in your environmental analysis. Please understand, you need to keep your eyes, ears open, try to accumulate the data, the information, data, and make information out of that. Make use of the information so that you become more knowledgeable. The more the knowledge you gain into a specific function, more wiser will be your actions and reactions.
Thank you, sir. Prabhu, you want to repeat?
Yeah, I will give a practical explanation.